Here we are rolling down to Syria on a country road. I think this is 609 off of 29. Wide open spaces, nobody on the road, a lot of nice country. We're coming up on the Krieglersville exit, which I think is up here to the left. And we pass a historic brew through here on the right. Don't know if you can catch the signage there, but we're getting close to the property right at the foot of the Blue Ridge. And you can see Rose River on the left pretty much all the way in. Here's Krieglersville, which is very close to the Rag Mountain Estates. Here's Rose River. It's a stocked state trout stream, and we're approaching the front of the entrance to Rag Mountain Estates, which is directly in front. Again, Rose River stock trout stream is just there on the left. I'm going to zoom in on the sign, which has got some age to it. This is basically the type of road that's cut through the subdivision. And this is a shot. There's our car. Tree fell right next to me, but since I was in the forest, I could see it. This is on the property. There's a nice little, I think, spring-fed stream that forms right in the middle of the acre, and of course that would be of interest to me. The idea of maybe putting a dam at the end of the property line and seeing how this might back up. Here's a rock outcropping, much like the Demarists have, which is, natural forming on the property, which is an interesting feature. And here's another shot of that stream. Seems like there's a good amount of water in it, even though it hadn't rained for a while. That's what makes me think it's spring-fed. There's a shot of the sun. I was thinking this lot was in a ravine and didn't get much sun, but it's not the case. Here's a shot of some wildlife right there, and it seemed to be in abundance. Excuse me. Here's I'm up back towards the road, shooting back down the hill. This is a house built on a contiguous lot on the other side of the street. This is a shot of a house with a nice view into the valley. Might be a future aspiration, but for now just a campsite would be sufficient. Here's the lodge where it's got toilets and showers and what have you, so if you never got above a camping pad, you'd have a place to shower and freshen up. And my favorite part is the 2-acre pond, which is a part of the subdivision, part of their amenities. There's a dock. I'm standing on one pier and shooting across to the other pier. And it looks pretty healthy. I take a few shots of straight down where you've got underwater grasses, which is a sign of clarity and freshness. Again, probably a stream or a spring feeding this. And then various shaky cam shots across the pond surface. And then I think I get a shot here of some wildlife occupying the pond right towards the end here. Yep, there it is. A couple sunbathers from the house. As long as they're sunbathing and not fishing, we won't have a problem. Again, the underwater vegetation, I think that's a good sign. I saw a lot of fish in there. Here I'm just driving around the neighborhood. Again, it's all farmland. It's all at the base of the Blue Ridge. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Got the trout stream on the right and kind of an endless windy road, which Jeff has biked on a couple times. And, again, pretty relaxing. Not a lot of car traffic. You can go for a good long while without running into anybody, which is nice. I think I've got a shot here of the typical farm silo, some abandoned fire truck, it looked like to me, and then here's a shot of some signage for Graves Mountain trout pond catch and pay, and here's the country store in Syria.